Hey all, it's MJ. I just wanted to take a second to get you guys caught up on basically what's going on with the saving and what all, by the way, that's my dog, just so you guys know, so you're not freaked out or anything. So around, let me think, it's probably around 1 a.m., I think it was either Friday or Saturday morning, I decided that I wanted to do a short film documentary on teen suicide in the United States and how us as every individual can make a difference in somebody's life, because The Saving obviously is a fictional story, but the characters are very real, and I was thinking this would be a way to bring that element of actual reality into the story. And really my target audience for this documentary is teens just like me, because I know people who have tried to commit suicide, and I know people who struggle with depression and all that, and it's surprisingly common, and actually probably not surprisingly, unsurprisingly common with people who are more artistic. And so I felt like this was another thing that I could do to open eyes and really put a face to the problem that suicide is in the United States. And like so many people know, it's the third leading cause of death for people between 14 and 25, and that's a huge deal. And I really wanted to be able to bring that to the surface and really make it personal, because I really think it's a topic that can't really be looked at indifferently, and it affects everyone. And so I put out a call on Facebook and Twitter and for stories for people who have known someone who's committed suicide, how it affected them or has considered it themselves. And the response that I've gotten has been really, really encouraging for people, just to be able to show their willingness to be able to talk about it, because obviously it is a really sensitive subject. And what I want to do is I want to make sure I don't sugarcoat anything, because this is real and this is tough and it's difficult, and I've been places before where I feel really, really hopeless, and it's this sense of absolute utter despotism that takes over. And so there's no way to really sugarcoat it. And so I've got several of the crew from The Saving who are going to help me shoot this. And what we really want to do is, like I said, my target audience is people my age, so I want to get people my age opinions. So we're just going to head out to the mall, to the movie theater and stuff, and just pick random people and start asking questions and just try to get the general feel for it. How much information people actually know, how much are they educated, what can we do to make a difference, how can we get materials into these people's hands so that they're educated on the topic, to raise awareness, to help prevention. And so that's the whole point of the documentary, and I'm really, really excited about it. I actually had one of my film students, we had a conversation a couple days ago, and he's like, no, I really want to be a part of this. I'm like, that's really cool. And he's like, I've been there before. I've been there on that, right, seriously considering the idea of suicide. And I think it's something that needs to be talked about. And if I can make a difference, then sure as heck I'm going to do it. And so that was really, really neat. And even just so much in this, the amount of time that I've spent already, the people who have just been willing to open up and tell their stories, it's helped me to realize that it doesn't take much to try to make a difference, but you have to take those initial steps, and you really have to go out there and you have to do it. So I've got that. I'm getting in contact with the local suicide survivors group we have here, and then Mental Health Greenville, and hopefully if I can work with my contacts, I'll be talking to a child psychologist, interviewing him, school counselors, just people who are interacting with teens every day who might have these issues. And so I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great experience, and I hope you guys will come along for the journey. And if you personally have an experience with someone who has committed suicide, or you've considered it yourself, you don't even have to go by name. But if you would be willing to share your story either in written form or by video, and that would be amazing. You can contact me at thesavingproduction@gmail.com. And or if you know anyone who works in that field who would be willing to answer some questions for the documentary, just to continue to raise awareness, that would be amazing. And obviously, since this is kind of a mini project, a mini project within the film, but it's kind of another film in one sense, we're still looking for funding. We're trying to go for at least $2,500 more to cover festival entry fees and everything like that, and logistics too, just for the documentary and all that. It would if you can find it in your heart to donate to this project, and I can tell you the money is only going to go to places that are worthwhile, and to just help complete both of these films, both The Saving and the documentary. I should have said this at the beginning. It's called Save a Life, and so that would be what the money would go towards. So if you can find it in your heart to donate, that would be pretty awesome. And the URL at the end of this video will lead you directly to the Indiegogo site, and I really hope you guys would consider doing that. So thanks so much, and I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. Cool.